just on 7 p.m. here in Sydney, Australia. Thank you for joining. Let me know where you're watching from. Let me know what time it is where you're watching from as well. Give me a like, subscribe to my channel, and let's get straight into it. And you know what I normally have to do at the beginning. So I'm just going to check that things are going well at my end here on my computer, just to make sure that everything's working in order. Because, you know, technology, love it, can't live with, can't live without. And as I said, let me know if you're watching, where you're watching from. And, okay, that one's working, very good. Oh, let's take a break. And it's really lagging here too. So, yes, and don't forget to subscribe. I really appreciate all those of you who have subscribed and who are, you know, always watching, always commenting. Appreciate all your contributions to my channel. All right, and then that sound you can hear in the background is my fan because I'm boiling. So I have to have the fan on. All right, let's have a look here. Let me know if you're watching. Let me know where you're watching from. All right, so what I normally do is I normally get a card from Raleigh Valentine's Angel Affirmations card. Hi, Chevy, how are you? So I usually get a card from here to sort of get the theme and the gist of the night. And then I get a card from the Biblical Divine Insights. And then I'll do my readings from my my cards. So let's get straight into it. Let's see what Archangel wants to make an appearance tonight, or what messages. All right. I hope you're all well. I hope you've been enjoying my posts, even though they're not related to my work. You know, I've got Duke here. He's only going to be here for another few more days, I think. I have to give him back. That's what happens when you don't have your own dog and you look after other people's. You've got to give them back. Hey, Johnny, how are you? Thank you for joining. All right. Three, two, one. Actually, I'm going to, for this one as well, I'm going to take this one. I felt like I have to get both. All right. So I'll take the first one that I selected. It says, abundance flows effortlessly into my life. It is natural for me to thrive. So they're the affirmations. And the archangel is Archangel Ariel, of course, because she's the archangel of abundance. So call upon me, the archangel of manifestation, to bring abundance and prosperity in your life. So I think that's going to be the theme, I think, or that's going to be a running theme for people who are going to be, you know, asking questions and, you know, seeking guidance. So, and there's nothing wrong with asking for, you know, abundance of money or finances, because we need money and finances to live. And also we need money and finances to help people. So, you know, if we're going to donate money to charities and offer our services to charitable organisations and provide food and shelter and all that, we need money for that. So if you are going to be using money in a positive way, then I don't feel like there's any negativity that comes with it and shouldn't come with it. It's the intention that you use the money with is where the I think the negativity comes from. So if you obviously, you know, there are different ways that you can use money in a negative way, then I think that's where the negative should stay. But I don't think there's a problem or a negativity or it shouldn't be anything, you know, that sort of, what's the word I'm trying to find? You know, like, you shouldn't talk about money and you shouldn't ask for money, but you need it. Because I know that if I'm helping a charity, I'm going to need money to help that charity. So anyway, shouldn't have any guilt with that. Next archangel, oh, look at this, Archangel Haniel. She's the archangel of the moon and the femininity, and as well as intuition. So I'm the Archangel of Intuitive Gifts. Allow me to mentor you in embracing your psychic awareness. Beautiful. And the affirmations are, I completely trust my intuition. I follow my guidance with excitement and confidence. So that's the second one there. So these might come, well, I might need these throughout the evening. So I'm going to leave them here to utilize them if I need to. Now I'm going to get a card from the Biblical Divine Insights, and we'll see what the cards have for there. Hi Divya, how are you? Hello. Hello, Virag. I'll say Virag. I don't know. Sorry if I haven't pronounced your name correctly. All right, let's see what these cards have to say. Thank you for joining. I appreciate all the likes and the subscribers. I do appreciate that. All the ones who already have subscribed and those who are subscribing right now. Where are you from? I'm here in Sydney, Australia. And it's just after 7 p.m. here. Hello, Angel Rose. How are you? Thank you for joining. Hello, Darcy. I'm in Adelaide. Oh, okay, you're in Adelaide. So next state over, depending which way you're looking. You have a question, yeah? I'm going to get to questions in just a moment, but you can jot it down and I will get to it as soon as I can. Professor. Today is Wednesday. Yes, it is. I'm in Alice Springs. I don't even want to imagine how hot it is in Alice Springs. I'm on Australia. Gloria, okay. Yes, well, I'm in Sydney, Australia. Okay. 3, 2, 1. Okay, let's have a look. But they did not listen or pay attention. Instead, they followed the stubborn inclinations of their evil hearts. They went backward and not forward. And that's from Jeremiah. Okay. So just think about that. How does that resonate with you? How can you apply that in your life at the moment? All right. So we've got Francis. Hello. It is so hot. I can't even imagine. I can't handle the heat. Wednesday is the only day you're live. Usually, yes. Sometimes I do lives on Tuesday nights. Sometimes I do Thursdays. Sometimes I've done the weekend. But the main one is Wednesday night, yes. Darcy, I subscribed. Oh, thank you so much. Appreciate that. It's lovely. Thank you. All right. So I hope I haven't missed anything because I'm now going to start with readings. It has been storming like crazy on the Gold Coast. Oh, yes, we've had lots of rain over the last few days here in Sydney. So good morning from Rob in Wales, UK. May God bless you. Oh, thank you. Thank you, Rob. I appreciate that. All right. So just to let you know, if you're not aware of what I do, thank you very much. Thank you for all the lovely blessings. So what I do is I work with the God-assigned Archangels and Angels. So, if you think about the main ones that are in the Bible, if you think about those ones, like the Archangel of Annunciation, Archangel Gabriel, Archangel Raphael, Healer, Archangel Michael, Protection, and God's, Prince, and Jesus is Prince as well. So anyway, I use these cards more like a visual, so I can help with the questions that you have for me or the guidance that you're seeking. But I do hear the angels, download, and then I just pass that message on to you. So if you do have a question, let me go back in case I missed a question. No, I don't think I have. Okay. So all you need to do is you can ask for guidance from the angels. Yes, absolutely. Absolutely. So all you need to do is in the comment box, just type in the question you have or the guidance you'd like to receive from the angels, and I will attend to your question in order that I receive it. But I don't do health and I don't do legal. So, and of course I don't do future predictions because only God knows the future. So I don't do future predictions or anything like that. So don't say to me, am I going to do X, Y, Z in 6 months' time? Because that's in the hands of God. Hello, may I please have some guidance? Yes, Sprinkle, yes you may. You just need to let me know if there's a specific area, or would you like general guidance? I'm waiting for you, I'm just going to check something here on my computer. Let's have a look there. I'm going to start shuffling the cards. Oh, thank you. Yes, he does. And I know that he does. I am very well aware that he does. So thank you so much. I feel him and I communicate with him all the time. So I definitely agree with that. So hello, in my love life, please. Sure. Okay. And then Faith and Hope Productions, you'll be next. So I'm doing Sprinkle now, and then Faith and Hope Productions. So Sprinkle. Oh, before I could even get a card out, one already decided to jump out, so I'm going to use that card there. And it's the Eight of Fire. So I don't know if I feel like maybe you've just either started or there's some kind of new connection or something, or maybe you've gone from friendship to the next step. But I just feel like there's all this communication going to come in very, very quickly, and there's a lot of passion because it is a fire card. So I feel like there's a lot of passion between you and this connection. If it hasn't entered your life, it's going to be entering very soon, I feel, because it has his speed, activity, and multitasking. So it's going to be happening. It could be a person that you work with. Could be a person that you're involved in a project or something that you're in connection with. If not, it'll be someone that will be entering your life soon. And I just feel that, there's a lot of communication, a lot of, outings, a lot of activities, and lots of passion and a lot of, I just feel like there's definitely a connection. So in regarding your love life, all I can sense is that if it's not within your reach, if it's not in your life at the moment, it's very well within reach. But as I said, the angels really don't give me timelines. So if I say it's not within reach, it could be a month, it could be 6 months. But yes, but I just feel like whoever that is coming in or that is with you at the moment, lots of passion and I feel like a lot of fun times, a lot of, you're not just going to be sitting at home watching TV, you're going to be doing lots of activities and outings and being very proactive. So that's really good. I like that. That's a really good card to receive. So I hope that resonates, and I look forward to your feedback. All right, so we've got Faith and Hope Productions and would like a general guidance. Rob is from Melbourne. Hello, Rob. Have a few cousins in Melbourne from both my mum and my dad's side, actually. Sprinkle, yep, you're welcome. You're welcome. All right, so general guidance for Faith and Hope Productions. I like that name, Faith and Hope. Because we always need faith and we always need hope. There's a guy I see at my local coffee shop that I catch always looking at me. I wanted to know if he's interested in me, please. All right. Yep, I'm just on another reading, and you're next, Rob. Oh, you're welcome, Faith and Hope. Oh, look how many cards. Oh, this is the card that really, I know there's too many there, but that's the card I feel like, that's the card, because as soon as I saw it, I just connected with it. And I was communicating with Archangel Raphael before I came on the live. So I know it's Archangel Raphael. And so Archangel Raphael is the lovers. But also, you've got to understand that Archangel Raphael, when it's the lovers, it means that he assists you with soulmate connections. So not only does he help with the emotional heart, he also helps with the physical heart and your health. That's why in the Bible, he's also like the healing archangel. So he helps healing you physically, emotionally, and mentally, but also helps with those who are seeking, like a love and soulmate connections. So that's what this is about. So your general faith, your general guidance for Faith and Hope Productions is relationships, emotions, and choices. And I also feel like maybe you may be in a relationship at the moment and you may be at a crossroads, or it's maybe even deciding whether to go ahead and pursue or to go ahead and, you know, be in a certain relationship. I feel like continue connecting with Archangel Raphael, because he will guide you along the way, whether, you know, which way to go for your highest good. So whether it is to continue to pursue, or whether it's coming in. And if it is coming in, connect with Archangel Raphael to ensure that whoever it is that is coming in is aligned with you and your soul. Because there's nothing worse than meeting someone that, you know, you think, oh, you get along, but you don't align with your soul. Like, your souls don't align. Because if they're wanting to, let's say hypothetically, you meet someone and you're on this journey that you want to have an adventure in your life, the next 6 months to 18 months, you want to go out and travel and have adventures, and the person that you meet, you get along, but they just want to settle down. Your souls are unaligned, because what their soul wants to accomplish is completely different to what you want to accomplish, and they don't align. It doesn't mean that you don't get along. It doesn't mean that you're not soul mates or friends. It's just the timing is not right. So ask Archangel Raphael to assist you with, helping you have, find someone or have someone in your life that aligns with your soul and in your morals and all that. It's all aligned. So I hope that helps, and look forward to your feedback. Whoopsie. Hold on, this is going to move. Okay. All right, Rob, you're next. So you want to know about the guy in the coffee shop. All right. Wow, love it. Yes, thank you. You're welcome, Faith and Hope. Okay. I'm having my medicinal water, but I don't like drinking it on camera. All the gulping and don't like it. I don't like when I see it, and I don't do it. All right. Now, Rob. All right. Now, as you asked that question, and I sort of connected with that question, my first what I first heard was, in your heart, you know. So you'd know, that's why you're here asking me, because I think deep down you know what the answer is. But let's see what the angels want to provide for you, what guidance they want to provide for you tonight. But I feel that deep down you know. And you can sense what he's, see? You sense what he's, what's this one going to flip? Okay. You sense what he's sensing towards you, and he's probably sensing what you're sensing towards him, and that's the interaction, and it's probably telepathically. Anyway, you got the High Priestess card, which is what was I saying about your intuition, your wisdom, and your patience. So you don't know, sometimes it's a bit hard to approach people because you don't know what their status is, and you don't know where they stand with love, or where they stand with starting a relationship, or, and that's all fair enough, but you have to also then understand that, there's nothing wrong with approaching and just starting off with a nice conversation. It doesn't necessarily mean that, you go from 0 to 100 in a second. But I'm very confident, but I don't chase, I attract. So yes, you've attracted what you've wanted. So there's nothing wrong with opening up and saying, hello, how are you? And see how that goes, and use your patience with that. Like, have patience with, and I'm the worst person to ask, because this is not my area, but I'm just thinking about, like, when I've met people platonically, and, say at the gym or out at the shops, or you just sort of start a conversation. Hello's a good start, correct. Hello's a good start. And then and then when you talk, then you can see where they work. You might have something in common, and then the conversation flows. So I just feel that you need a lot of patience with this person. Whether you have it or not, that's another thing. And that's up to you. You've got a choice as well. But I just feel your intuition has guided you to like is guiding you, and I feel like that person's intuition's guiding them, because for the fact that you've noticed each other, there might even be a past life connection as well. So you just never know. And I just feel like use your prior knowledge, use your wittiness, use your charm, and see how it goes. Learning to have patience. Yeah, I don't have patience, so I don't like telling people to have patience. But, you know, we need it, we require it. So anyway, so I hope that resonates, and I hope by next week you let me know how it all goes. I look forward to hearing all about that. All right, let me go back to, all right, Divya, can I get guidance for April? How will it be for me? All right. Divya is one of my regulars, so absolutely. But even if you're not a regular, please like, subscribe, comment. I do appreciate that. I will get to you in the order that I receive your question or the guidance you'd like to receive. Oh, look, that card flipped. So April is all about, it says mistakes, melodrama, and what was it? Reassessment. So I feel like the month of April is going to be a time of learning lessons for you. And I feel like it could be business, relationships, love, family. It could be anything in terms of whatever connection. But I just feel like you're going to be looking at ways that you, maybe the mistakes you've made in the past and how you can rectify them in April, and how you can go about that. And obviously it's an air card, and I feel like there's a lot of questions in your head. You're asking a lot of questions, a lot of procrastination. And I just feel that, you're learning from certain mistakes in the past, and you're trying to cut the drama out and just bring forth facts and figures, and start reassessing your life, business, work, family, etc., etc. And I feel like that's going to be April for you. So take that on board. Take that, it's a learning curve. Life is all about learning. Sometimes it's good, sometimes it's just learning as it is. So take that on board, and I hope that helps, and good luck with your April connection there. All right, let me go further up. Okay, so Caddy, hello. I'd love a question. I was wondering if my person will attempt to make more contact with me. Thank you. All right, Caddy. All right. What I'm getting for you as I'm shuffling is I'm even getting, okay, this card's already come out. So this card here. But as I was shuffling, I was getting, that saying, now let me get it, because I always muddle up my saying. So let me just think. If you let something go and if it comes back to you, it's meant to be. Is that the same? Something like that. So in other words, like let it go, or don't dwell on it too much. And if it's meant to be, it'll come back and it'll continue. If not, then it's a matter of, moving on. But it's funny because the card that came out is transformation. And it says realization, life change, and liberation. And it's only a matter of time, because you can see there's not much sand in the hourglass there, and you've got the angel, hold on, where is it? The angel guiding your way. So I feel like with this connection with this person, there's going to be a transformation. So whether you're going to come to the realization that yes, it's for me, and yes, this person and I are going to move forward, or you're going to realize you've been living like it's been in your mind, it's been on your mind, but that person has moved on from you. So I just feel like it's only a matter of time, and you'll know what the answer is, and you'll be able to move on, whether along with that person or in a different direction. But I feel like the angels don't want to say anything at the moment, because I think there is still a lesson or two for you to learn in the meantime. So the angels sometimes play with us by giving us these lessons, whether we want them or not. And it's part of our soul growth, part of our learning. So at the moment, maybe the lesson you have to learn is about patience. It's about also loving yourself and taking care of yourself, because once you take care of yourself, then everything else falls into place. So I hope that helps, and look forward to your feedback. All right, Rob, yes. Oh, yeah, you told me you're very confident. Good. Drunken Noodles. I remember that. Drunken Noodles. Hello. But I guess hello's a good start. Yes, we did. Shizzy channel. Yeah, okay. Will I get hired off season for work? If not, then I'm going to find a different job. Okay. All right, so Drunken Noodles, I'm going to do yours. Thank you, Rob. Thank you. You've subscribed. Thank you. I appreciate that. Oops. All right. So I'm going back to Drunken Noodles, wanting to know about... So I'm going to get to everyone as soon as I can. So if you've typed in your comment or guidance you'd like to receive, just hold on a moment and I'll be on to your question or guidance in a moment. So I'm just going back to... So will I get hired off season for work? If not, then I'm going to find a different job. Okay. So let's have a look. So Drunken Noodles. Oops. Oh. Three, two, one. All right. Aha, look at this. The Magician. Drunken Noodles. You're going to make magic happen. It says manifestation, empowerment, and preparedness. So will you get hired off season for work? Possibly. And if you don't, and then you're going to find a different job, you're going to manifest that new job. And it's probably, I feel like whatever job you get, I know this is going to sound very ambiguous, but whatever job you get, it's going to be exactly what you want. You're going to manifest what you're seeking, like the income you're going to get, the hours, the location, maybe the department. I know you're in finance, but like different department. I just feel that you're going to manifest this, and you can see there's a coin there. He's got a coin, and that's also abundance. So don't be too disheartened if you don't get hired for that other job. But if you don't, it's okay, because you're going to get something else that you're seeking, and it might even be better than the one that you're hoping for. So I would just focus on bettering yourself. And what I mean by bettering yourself, I'm talking about upskilling. So focus on your education, focus on your skills, what else you need to build upon your skills. Focus on your, your communication and your clarity with communication. And that will shine through when you get interviewed, when you submit your application, and you will manifest what you're seeking. And you'll probably find that you'll probably get more than what income, more or salary, more than what you're seeking. So good luck with that, Drunken Noodles, and I hope you excel. All right. Okay, yes. Thanks. I've subbed, and thanks, beautiful, for giving me clarity and hope. Hello, Taddy. My cousin Peter killed his partner and then himself. Oh, goodness me. Is there any information you can provide that can shed some light as to why he did this? Okay. So I'm just going to say, I don't normally communicate with those that have passed on. And if I do, it's usually, there's a 3-month window period. So I can give you a card about a general, but not about a specific area. So I can try and help. I would be praying to, definitely praying and connecting with Archangel Raphael, because Archangel Raphael is obviously the healing archangel, just to heal as much as you can, like heal your heart, heal the family's heart, and heal the situation, because obviously that's a very shocking and very, oops. Okay. So at the moment, this is the card that just flew out. And it says here, we've just had this one before. It says mistakes, melodrama, and reassessment. I just feel like, maybe in the heat of the moment, that choice was made. But I don't know. As I said, I don't really get into that. But I just feel like there's going to be a lot of questions, because I've got, it's an air card, which is a lot of questions and procrastination card. and I just feel like there's going to be a lot of healing that needs to be done. And I don't feel like that what I'm saying is anything new, and there's anything that I can offer personally. But I just feel like things have to be adjusted. I don't know if there are children involved. There's going to have to be a reassessment in their life. There's going to have to be like a total change, a total new beginning while dealing with that on the side. So my guidance to you would be to seek counselling, seek professional help, seek, ensure that everything is done, not that you're doing anything illegally, but like do everything, like get professionals involved in all the areas, whether it's about like personal, whether it's a legal matter, whether it's, property settlements or whatever it is, and more for the children, like to settle all that stuff down. But I just feel that, I just feel very heavy at the moment, and I'm feeling that as a empath, and I just feel that there's going to be a lot of time that needs to take place for healing and for answering questions that maybe we're not aware of the entire situation. So I feel like my assessment or my my advice would be just to keep seeking guidance and help, whether it's through church or a counsellor or professional people to assist you in the situation as a whole. So I hope that helps, and I pray for all of you for that situation. Very, very sad situation. Caddy, yeah, I know that saying. Okay, good. Keisha Lewis. Tari, I'm so sorry to hear this. This is so tragic. You guys are so strong. I just don't know what people will be going through. Yeah, and there's a lot of very heavy stuff going through. It's very, very sad. Gosh, I've had so many lessons with him. Yep, so, Caddy, I feel like maybe sometimes it could be a karmic as well. Thank you, Keisha. That's great. Thank you. You're welcome. Oluwade Wemimo. Yes, from South Africa. I really want to thank you about my last reading. You were so on point. Thank you. Oh, thank you so much. Thank you for that feedback. I really appreciate that. I like to hear that because I don't hear the feedback, and it's nice to know, not for me, but I really am happy for people when whatever it is aligns with them. That's fantastic. Thank you. I work seasonal for my job. Okay. Keisha, hi, how are you? I am new to your channel. Welcome. Thank you, Keisha. I am an Aquarius who is in love with a Leo. Okay, so that's a fire sign. He is my current energy. I have a feeling that this is a divine connection and that we will get married. Is it in the cards for us? Does he love me? Okay, so thank you for joining. I don't do predictions, but what I can do is I can get a card for the current situation. Whether you get married or not at this point, I don't know, because that's like a future prediction. But let's see. And also, don't forget to ask your guides and your angels for guidance as well. But I know that air sign and fire signs are good. They're a good mix. All right, so Aquarius and Leo. Mind you, I don't want to be in the room when you two are arguing because the Leos are very headstrong and Aquarians can be very headstrong too, very stubborn. But that's good. I say that because my mum's an Aquarius and I'm a Sagittarius, so I get the dynamic. Oh, look at that. Can you see those two cards? Hold on. I'm going to drop them. Funny enough, one of them is the Lovers. So, we've got the Lovers, which is Archangel Raphael, which is the Archangel. So, the Archangel of the physical heart, of health, but also of soulmate connections. So, in this case, whoever this Leo is in your life is some kind of soulmate connection, but there are different types of soulmates that enter our life and that remain in our life or come in and then leave. So in this case, I feel like that there is a soulmate connection. Now, if it's a karmic, the karmic is going to be a very challenging soulmate connection because they're here to help you learn lessons, just like you're here to help them learn their lessons. If it's a twin flame connection, then there are also lessons with that. It's not going to be all a smooth sort of sailing, but then there could be a higher level soulmate connection, which is what it could be. But you can only find these things out over time. It's not that you meet and you know all of that. It's over time. So allow this relationship to open up organically, to progress organically, and see where it leads you, and just, you know, sort of take note of the green flags and the red flags, and that will help you determine what kind of relationship this is and how to move forward. And the second card that's come out along with this question says organized, responsible, and supportive. So I feel like the both of you are very supportive of each other. I feel like maybe you might be able to do business or work together, because there's a coin there and it's about abundance. So you may be able to support each other in the roles that you do, or something about supporting each other. And I just feel there's a lot of happiness and joy because you've got the yellow flowers there, and it's an earth card, and earth is very grounding. So it is a very grounding connection. What type of connection, I don't know, but I just feel it's a very grounded connection, and I feel like it'll be a connection that'll be in your life for a while, for a long time, but just don't know what type of level of connection that is. But as I said, between your guides and your angels and that person's guide and their angels, and working out as you go along, you'll work out what type of connection it is, and you can take it from there. So I hope that helps, Keisha, and I look forward to your feedback. All right, Godzilla. Hey, I remember you. Yes, I remember that name, Godzilla. Drunken Noodles, thank you so much. You're welcome. Hi, Nugget, how are you? Olulade Wemimo. Can I get a reading about going into business, because I'm kind of confused about it because of my location? Sure. I'm just going to have a quick drink. All this talking has got me, thirsty. All right, so I remember you had another name, but I don't mind calling you Ulade Wemimo. I'm hoping I'm saying it correctly, though. All right, so let's get guidance about this business that you want to start. And I'm just hearing, doesn't matter your location. If you're passionate and you've got the right intentions with the business, the angels and God will help you. And there's also online. I mean, I don't know what kind of business it is, but I also hear that, online options are also available that can also assist with finances and accessibility for your business. So I don't know what that means for you, but I hope that resonates with you. All right. Okay, look, this is the card that just... Oh, there's two. Okay, so it says Nine of Water. I'm already understanding the situation without even really reading the cards. But the Nine of Water, so this is obviously an emotional situation and an emotional connection with this business for you. And it says wishes, dreams, and happiness. So you've got those dandelions that, you make a wish and you send it out to the universe and you hope that your wish is granted. And I feel like that's what's happening here. So in terms of your business, obviously you've got to make very strategic choices and very sensible and reasonable choices. You're not going to go and spend money that you don't have, foolishly. But obviously sometimes you have to spend money that you don't have to start a business, but it has to be done sensibly. But I feel like these wishes are going to be coming true, like this business that you want to put into progress is going to come true for you. But what's stopping you are your thoughts, because it's an air card here, and there's a lot of thoughts and procrastination, and part of it is that you're confused because of the location. It says truthful, analytical, and outspoken. And I just feel that if you're working and you're analysing things strategically, and you've put everything in place that you can to the best of your ability and the best of your knowledge, this will happen. So obviously you can't, make a silly decision and, and you've got to be very strategic and plan and everything like that. But I just feel that with that in mind, ask the angels to clarify, to give you clarity with the situation, and that will give you clarification about the business as well as the location, and maybe there might be an alternative that comes up, or maybe there'll be a way around this location sort of issue that you're speaking about. So I hope that helps, and good luck, and I look forward to your feedback. All right, let me go further down. It says, hello, hi. Sharon Watson, hello. Tati, yes, thank you so much. You're welcome. Lisa, hello, Lisa. How are you? Keisha, yes. Yes, I feel like it's both. I don't know if that exists. Yes, thank you. Does he love me? Yes, you are spot on, dear. Thank you. Pete says hello. All right, so by the way, I haven't even mentioned my website yet. If you'd like to book a reading with me to get a more in-depth understanding of the situation, go to my website www.angelicblue.com.au, and you can book an online reading, or you can book me. I am in Sydney, Australia, so if you'd like to book a face-to-face reading, you can. But yes, so if you want a more in-depth reading, I only do really one card readings, but for each question, when I do an online reading or when I do a face-to-face reading, there are 4 cards per question, and there's like a little story that I give out per question. So if you want a 3-question reading, you can book that, or online, or as I said, in face-to-face, and then we go through each question. So you can do that as well. As I said, my website is www.angelicblue.com.au. Thank you so much. I fear it does not affect my marriage. Okay, well, that's good. We don't want it affect that. All right, let's have a look here. Just checking my... Oh, dear. All right, let's have a look. All right. What's that one? All right. Thank you so much. You're welcome, Keisha. You're absolutely welcome. And also, if you want to join me on my Instagram, I sometimes do lives on Instagram too. And that handle is @angelicblue_. So just like the YouTube page. All right. Let me, sorry. I've got to just refresh this page because it wants to be a pain. Refresh. Excellent. Very good. All right. Oops. Hey Chevy, hey Three Tulips, my regulars. Thank you so much for letting me know that you're watching. Is there anyone else there that would like a reading? Now, while I'm waiting, oh, hello, Miss Italia. How are you? Welcome. Thank you for joining. We're not going to talk about what happened Thursday, are we? No, we'll just skip that. Oh gosh. The only good thing about it was I met an ex Parramatta great player. That was very good. But other than that, yes. Oh, the nerves and the tension. It was like so infuriating. You know, we're just talking about our team. So when your team loses and gets thrashed, it's not a good feeling. So yeah. All right. So like I said, if you'd like to a general what to know from my angels, please. Absolutely, Lisa. Thank you, Lisa. All right. General for March. Yep, no problem. General for March. Oh, that's too many. I'm just going to turn them over. Oh, thank you, Lisa. Appreciate that compliment. So a lot of people are very quick to criticize and say negative things. That's really nice to hear positive feedback and positive compliments. Thank you so much, Lisa. Three, two, one. I think this card's come out for you before, hasn't it, Lisa? I don't know. I just as soon as I saw this card, I thought it's this card's come out for you in the past. But I'm just going to say, so it says here distraction, self-absorption, and discontentment. So I feel like this is something to do with, it could be, I'm just thinking it could be love, it could be finances, but it could be all the above. So I feel like you're a bit disappointed about maybe the way things are at the moment in your life. And you're so sad and very emotional, looking at the 3 empty cups, but you're not realizing that there's another cup that you're not looking at. And that's the cup that's full, that's the cup that's got what you need and want and desire. And I just feel that maybe, it says here distraction, so maybe you're distracted, and that distraction is causing you to not focus on the one that you have as opposed to the 3 that you're focusing on. So, I just feel not to be sad, and to ask the angels for guidance and help, and to align you with the one that you're not noticing, the one that's above or in your peripheral, but you haven't really noticed, and you're not focusing on as much as because you're focusing on these 3 here. So I just feel that, I just feel like ask the angels for help, ask the angels to align you with the things that you're trying to manifest and that you're seeking in your life, and to also help you alleviate the emotions, the overwhelming emotions that you're feeling about this. So I hope that helps, and I look forward to your feedback. Okay, let me go back to Dwayne Allen. Is that right? Can I get a general reading? Absolutely. Okay. General reading for Dwayne Allen. Whoops. It's too many. So me right now, yes, so sad and can't see any cups. Yeah. Continue praying to your angels and to God, and ground yourself. Also ground yourself, and I feel grounding yourself and hydrating yourself is going to help. You might think how, but it will help you regulate and connect and hear clearly. So that will help you. Okay, general reading for Dwayne. Three, two, one. This card again. This card came for someone else. So this is the Magician, manifestation, empowerment, and preparedness. So as a general, I feel like you're a very good manifester. Whatever you seek and to find, you find. Whatever you seek, it comes to you because you have faith that these things will come into your life. And I just feel like the angels are guiding you to continue with the faith and with that open-mindedness and open-heartedness that whatever you're seeking is going to find you, whether it's a job, whether it's money, whether it's family, love, relationships, work, business, opportunities, all that you're seeking. And you can see here you've got a coin there, so that's also abundance. And whatever you're seeking abundantly, whether it's you're seeking love abundantly, health abundantly, relationships abundantly, I feel like the angels are guiding you and allowing all this to manifest because you have an open heart and an open mind to receiving God's gifts, actually. So that's great. So look forward to your feedback, and thank you very much for your question and your contribution. Estefan. Okay, hello Estefan. Thank you for joining. General reading, please, Capricorn here. All good. Let me see, just... Thank you, Lisa. Appreciate your feedback. All right, Estefan. Oh, general reading. You're welcome, Dwayne. Absolutely welcome. And just remember, if you're looking to have your own reading or personal reading from me, go to my website, www.angelicblue.com.au. Oops. And please don't forget to like and subscribe, and like my page, subscribe and comment and share. I do appreciate all of that. Thank you so much. And thank you for all of those who have already subscribed. I do appreciate that as well. Oh, this is a bit of a sad card. It says sorrow, forgiveness and healing. So there is a situation in your life at the moment, Estefan, that requires some forgiveness and healing. And I say to people, when there's a situation that needs forgiveness, the first person we need to forgive is ourselves. So sometimes we're put in situations where we don't know any better, or we acted out of whatever the case may be. But if we start first by forgiving ourselves and then forgiving those who have done us wrong or that have, said something inappropriate or whatever it may be, not to dismiss what they've done or to disregard what they've done, but forgive them so that you can heal first and you can heal within yourself. And I just feel like whatever this situation is has brought you a lot of sorrow, but as you can see, you've got two guardian angels helping you, guiding you and comforting you during this time. And I just feel like maybe there are a lot of questions and a lot of, why me, why this, why that. There's a lot of questions at your end. And I just feel that, that's normal to ask those questions. But I just feel that, start asking for forgiveness before you're asking why. So I hope that helps, and I look forward to your feedback. Get myself some water. Okay. Hello, Shane, and hello, Maria. Welcome. Thank you for joining. All right. And if you're new, thank you so much, and don't forget to subscribe and to like and comment. Estefan, thank you so much. Resonated, started to subscribe. Oh, thank you, Estefan. And I really hope that the healing starts happening for you and you can heal from this situation. It may take a long time, but you know, the angels and God are with you. So that's a very reassuring thing to have. All right. No, I don't have any 32. Okay. All right. So if you'd like a reading from me, my live session readings are for free. So thank you. So my live session readings are for free, but if you'd like to book your own to have an in-depth reading and to have, you know, a more, I suppose, like in-depth reading and more, and you can ask more than one question, go to my website, www.angelicblue.com.au. Hello, Shane and the Artist Traveller. Oh, that's interesting. Hello, how are you? Maria Minos, general reading for me, I'm a Virgo. Okay. Oh, this is the card that already flipped out. All right. Four of Fire. You're going to have something to celebrate. Maria says prosperity, contentment, and celebration. So I don't know. This could be a promotion, but it also could be a celebration of a wedding or an engagement or something something got to do with something positive, obviously, for celebrating. And I just feel, because there are flowers involved, I just feel like I'm just hearing the word bridesmaid. So I don't know, you might even be asked to be a bridesmaid or something. But, you know, I can see even like a flower wall, or, you know, there's events where you've got balloons and flowers. And so I'm just feeling, it could be even a graduation. I don't know, but you're going to be celebrating. And this celebration, connected to this celebration, is going to be prosperity. And I just feel the angels are guiding you, because we've got the number 4, which is the angel number. And I just feel like there's going to be a lot of passion and a lot of motivation for this celebration, because it's also a fire card. So this is a very auspicious card to receive, and I just feel very excited and very lively and very bubbly about this. So whatever it is, congratulations. And whatever it is, if it's not directly with you, and you might be in connection with this celebration, like if, for example, if you're a bridesmaid, I just bought some flowers. Well, there you go. Lovely. I love getting flowers. So that's beautiful. So Maria, I hope this is I hope this resonates, and I look forward to your feedback. All right. Hello. I love all the angels in the background. Thank you. You can't even see them all, because I've got a few there, and I've got a few hiding over there. I've got them around. Yeah, I love them all. That's a really cute. I love that one. That's a big one. But yeah, I've got them all around. I love them. This one here, that one there, there's actually 7, but you can't see them because it's been cut out. 7 archangels. Yeah, I love them all. Thank you for your compliment. Shane Bailey, that's good. I'm a Virgo too. Yeah, fantastic. Virgos are very good at being very organised. I love that. I just bought flowers. The artist reading for Aquarius. So it doesn't, you don't, don't mind you letting me know that you're all star sign, but my connection's mainly with the angels. So so am I assuming right that the artist traveller, you're wanting a general reading or a reading with a specific question or guidance? And also, Shane, are you seeking a question as well or guidance? Love that with the angels. Yes, I'm an angelic healer and reader. So I connect with the angels, God assigned angels. Okay, so what I'll do a general, I'll do a general one for you, the artist traveller. Oh, look at that. I didn't barely shuffle and the card came out. It says the Page of Water. So something emotional, because when we have water in our cards, it's definitely something emotional. And it says here, sensitive, open-hearted and intuitive. So I'm feeling like the angels really want you to really to stop disregarding their guidance to you and really follow your intuition, because their intuition is your angels speaking to you. And when you disregard it, you find that you look back and you go, oh, I should have listened to that. So the angels really want you to focus that and have an open heart. Allow the angels in so that you can hear clearly what they have for you. Besides the love that they have for you, the guidance they have for you, and the the intentions they have for you and your higher self and your soul. So you're obviously a very sensitive person, which is why you can connect with them easily, but you have to also allow them in, and you have to really listen to their intuition, because they only want what's best for you. And if you want them to intervene in your life, you also need to ask them direct like questions and ask them to intervene in your life. Otherwise, they won't intervene. But they do guide us with helping us with our intuition, and I feel like that's what this is for you. So allow that to happen. Allow the intuition to flow, because then that way your life will flow and will be more harmonious for you. So I hope that helps. Oh, you're welcome, the Artist Traveller. You're absolutely welcome. All right. Just checking. Okay. Okay. Hello, Justin. How are you? Thank you for joining. Please like and subscribe. I do appreciate that. Oh, thank you. Thank you so much, everybody. I really appreciate it. Oops. So I was at an event, which is the point that I want to make, is that I'm also available for events. So I was at an event on Saturday. I was invited. It was a last minute thing, which I loved, because, you know, I love spontaneity as well. But I was invited to this event, and I did I did literally what I'm doing now, but at a much faster pace, because I was at an event. It was for International Women's Day, and I was at an event at a local club, and the women were amazing, and they all had, you know, beautiful things to offer, and I was there doing readings. So my sort of statement that I want to make is that if you are having an event, or you're an events coordinator or planner, and you'd like to have me at your event, please contact me. Go to my website, www.angelicblue.com.au, and you can, there's a section where you can message me, and you can give me details of your event. I've done birthdays, I've done corporate, I've done charity, I've even helped, I did even a soft launch for a business. I was there as the reader, and I basically do this in a sort of in a corner somewhere, so obviously there's a bit of discretion. And I bring everything. All I need is a table and 2 chairs, one for me, one for the recipient, and I do these readings like the way I'm doing now. And depending on how many people, sometimes I might actually add more cards to the reading. You're in Brisbane, Vegas. Oh, I'm in Sydney, but yes, if with plenty of notice, I can travel within Australia. Yes. So hi, the Artist Traveller. Thank you for sharing your gifts with the world. Yes. Yes. So mainly the main events that I do are in Sydney, and actually every event I've done is in Sydney, but with notice and, you know, different things to consider, I can go like mainly East Coast. Yeah. So yes. Oops. All right. Oops. What's going on here? No. Okay, that's not working. I might have to get you for a booking. Oh, good. like I said, my website is www.angelicblue.com.au. So you can always contact me. Like there, as I said, there is a message section there, and you can contact me there, or you can even DM me at my Instagram, which is at angelicblue_, and that's my logo, so you know that that's me. But I should have all that information in my description box as well, so you can click the link. I also have LinkedIn as well, LinkedIn and a private Facebook page. Try to cover the different social media platforms. Yeah, so as I said, it was a really fun event, and as I said, it's like really nice to appreciate people in your life, you know, in the community. So I got to meet quite a few people in the community. So it was really a really lovely event, and so that's why I love doing these types of events, because you get to meet people in your area, and you know, we're all in our own little world. So then when you meet at these events, it's like, oh, I didn't realize you live so close, and you know, and that you can support your local businesses by you know going to them instead of someone that you go to further out. So yeah, so it's really wonderful. Sunset Rose, hi from the Philippines. Hello from the Philippines. I'm here in Sydney, Australia. Welcome. Thank you for letting me know where you are. I love knowing where people are from, because you know, I'm just in this little room here in Sydney, and it's fascinating for me to know that people are watching me from all around the world. Only because they tell me, otherwise I wouldn't know. Like-minded, supportive people. Absolutely, yes, absolutely. So it was very good, and I like supporting local business. I always support local businesses because they're, you know, I'd rather help the family business or a local person, you know, and a lot of my purchases and a lot of my dealings are done within the local area. So I'm all for supporting local businesses. Hi from the Gold Coast. Hello, Jody. Thank you for joining. I appreciate you being here. So I'm doing live free readings. So when I do my lives, my readings are for free. So I connect with God assigned Archangels and Angels. Ren, can I get a reading if I will be in a romantic relationship this year? Okay, well, time-wise, I can't help you the timeline, because it's all about divine timing, but let's see what the angels have about a romantic relationship for you. Alabama. Alabama. Great. Besides Antarctica, I've had people from all different continents, so I'm very amazed at that. It's just absolutely amazing. His cards always want to flip. I don't know. Ignore it. Oops. I focus on Jesus and God and the angels. I don't focus on the opposite. All right. 3, 2, 1. Okay, it says here, Page of Air, truthful, analytical, and outspoken. So I feel, sorry, I've got something on my leg. I just feel that there's a lot of questions, because it's an air card. There are a lot of questions in your mind about this romantic. There's no about this romantic relationship that you're seeking. And it says here, truthful, analytical, and outspoken. So I feel like to be in a relationship that you're seeking, you need to be truthful and really analyze the situation for what it is. So like have a good look in the mirror and think of where you are, and if you were to meet someone, where would you want them to meet you? So if you're here and the person's here, oops, let me just move this card down here. If you're here and the person that you want is here, you have to uplift yourself. So I just feel like you need to take a good look at yourself. Is there anything that you can do to improve yourself, your soul, your heart, so that you can meet up with the person that you're maybe that you're seeking? And I just feel that we're always supposed to be improving ourselves. So, you know, and I'm not talking about the physical part, I'm talking about internally and our heart and our mind. So do things to improve yourself, and you'll find that you attract, you know, when you uplift yourself, you attract people at your level. And I'm not talking about as being superior to anyone. I'm talking about energetically and soulfully. You'll meet people at your soul level and your energy level. If they don't align, then the relationship that you get into like sort of fizzle out. So when you yes, self-love. So when you uplift yourself and you work on yourself, you meet people at your energy and your level and your at your soul level. So that's what I feel like this card's about. So before you pursue anybody or a relationship, ensure that what you have within you is at a very good level to meet your match. I hope that helps, and look forward to your feedback. Okay, Nugget, can I get a general reading? Absolutely. The Count, hello. Thank you for joining. That's the card. I'm going to drop it. The World. For some reason, I don't know, I don't remember anything that I say to anyone, and then when a card comes out, I feel like, didn't you get that last time? It's like something switches on in my brain. I don't know what it is, but I feel, am I right in saying this, Nugget, that you received this one of the last few times that I did a reading for you on the live? I may be wrong, but I feel like this card, that was one that you had recently, like either last week or maybe the week before. But anyway, in this case, it says accomplishment, celebration, and completion. So I feel like the world is opening up for you, and I feel like could be in terms of, yes, okay. I'm like, I don't know, as I said, I can't remember what I said to you last time, but as soon as I saw the card, I just connected you with the card. That's how it works. But I feel like the world is opening up for you, and this is obviously a continuation from your previous reading that I did for you on the live. And I just feel that, you know, things are opening up for you in terms of your heart, your finances, your family, your relationships. So continue connecting with your angels and God, and opening up that, so that by you opening up, you're allowing to come in. So opening up and giving positivity and love to the world, and then the world is going to give you love and positivity back to you in your heart and your soul. So I feel like this is a continuing theme, and I feel like it's the angels really want you to continue with that and pursue that and focus on that. So I hope that helps, and good luck with that, and I look forward to your feedback. Heidi, hello. Thank you for joining. Vanderbilt, that perfume. Can I get a reading, please? Planning to resign from my current job. Will I be successful in landing a new job soon? Whoa. Okay. Let's have a look. I don't know about the, we'll see what the angels say regarding your work and your current situation, but I don't know about future. Hello, Jody. Thank you for joining. You're welcome, Nugget. I will do, so I'm doing readings as I receive them. So I'm up to Vanderbilt and then you're next, Jody. You know, and as I'm connecting with you, Vanderbilt, I feel like, you know, that saying, don't resign until you have something in place already. I feel like that's, sometimes it works in your favor and sometimes it doesn't. But I feel like in this case, it's something that you should consider heavily. So don't resign until you've got something in place. That could, I just heard 3 months. So it could even take up to 3 months before the right position comes available for you, before you are able to resign. So I don't know, maybe even 3 weeks, but I heard 3 definitely. Right. 3, 2, 1. 8 of Earth. It says here, education, focus and details. So that to me gives me an understanding. So if the timeline is correct, or the time that I was sort of indicated was 3 months, I feel like that would be a good indication that in that meantime, you can do like a 6-week refresher course or some kind of course or something that you can upskill from your current knowledge and your current resources and your you know, you like to expand further of your knowledge. So you might have to do like a brief course, and you can find that course, and that will help you with a new role. So I say this all the time, it's really important to upskill, to what's the word, you know, maybe do a refresher course on something, or to do something that can help you like some professional learning in that area that will help you develop further in that area or in the new area, so that when you do apply for the new role, you've got that skill under your belt and you can utilize that. You can utilize that, and that will help you with, you know, promotion, job, seeking a new role in your resume, etc., etc. But you definitely need, I feel like something that says here, education. So there might be an area of focus that you really need to hone in on and work on that, and then utilize that information and that knowledge to uplift you and upgrade you to from where you currently are. So I hope that helps, and look forward to your feedback. All right, Jody, may I have a general? Yes. The card. Tonight's cards are all about flipping. Most of them want to flip out on their own. So we've got this card here, which is 7 of Air. Awareness, caution, and consequences. So if you look at this card, you've got the angel guiding you, and you can see the imagery here. So I feel like there's like 2 sides. There's a situation, that there are 2 sides to this situation. You've got, yeah, I'm just feeling like there's a complacent side, and there's a bit of a, like there's the complacent and innocent side, and then there's the side that is being a bit more mischievous and devious. And you can see that by this picture here. You've got this person who's complacent and probably innocent, and then you've got this person being a bit cheeky and devious. And I feel like there's a situation you're in that you find yourself that you're trying to balance that. There's a situation that you're all trying to help balance. I'm not saying that you're the one that's being devious, but maybe someone's doing something that's a bit devious towards you, and maybe trying to underhand something or something like that. And I just feel that you have a lot of questions, because it's once again, we've got an air card, and there are a lot of questions and procrastination. But I just feel that time will reveal all. And I just feel that just to be aware and cautious of who you're dealing with, and not be so complacent and thinking that everything is like, you know, taking people for face value. That's what it is. That people sometimes have hidden agendas. So I think the angels are trying to guide you with that. So I hope that helps and look forward to your feedback. Okay, Justin, can I have a reading? Is there any message for me from above? Johanna, hello. I'm viewing from Nigeria. What's the read for me? Okay, so I'm going to do Justin and then I'll do Johanna. And thank you for letting me know you're from Nigeria. Thank you so much. All right. So Justin, I know you're from Alabama. Alabama. You told me you're from Alabama. And you would like... Jody, thank you, very helpful. You're welcome. Okay, so what message do you have for Justin? So what messages do the angels have for Justin? Three, oops, two, oh, didn't get to that. That's the card that's come out for you. All right, Justin, it says the dreamer. Dreamer, nothing but a dreamer. Beginning, believing, and protected. So I feel like the angels want you to know that they see your childlike heart and you're very protected and you're, they want you to, I feel like you're at the beginning of a new chapter or a new beginning of something in your life, and the angels want you to know that they're protecting you and guiding you. And I feel also that that you're slowly starting to believe there are things that have occurred that have made you realize and to see things in a different perspective and made you believe in things that maybe you were skeptical about before. And I feel like you're being very faithful because you've got this little dog here. And, you know, dogs are about loyalty and faithfulness. And I just feel that follow your inner child and do those things like, you know, look at things like you would as a child with, you know, enthusiasm and open-heartedness because then you see life in a different perspective and things come to you and things occur and abundance and joyfulness and love come into your life when you have that open heart. So I feel like that's what this card represents. And yeah, so good luck with that and I look forward to your feedback. Now I've got, hold on, let me, mind over matter. Can you please pull a card for me? Thank you. Yep, I'm up to Johanna. So let me just refresh here. Please don't forget to like and subscribe. All right, so Johanna from Nigeria. So I'm going to do a general reading for you, Johanna. Hello, Stephanie. How are you? Thank you for joining. Almost decided to flip. Again. Hello, hello, hello. All right, 3, 2, and 1. Okay. Wow, look at this. So Johanna, let me go back to your name so I can see it. So you've got, it says ego here. And to me, the guidance for me to give to you is that I always say to people, in one ear you have the ego and in one ear you have your guidance and your angels. And I feel like you listen to your ego and your ego is very negative. They say, oh, you're not good enough. What are you doing? And they try to they try to deter you. Your ego tries to deter you from your actual path where your angels are guiding you. So sometimes you need to work out and determine whether it's your ego talking or it's your angels talking. And the other factor of that is, you can see here, you might be in a situation where you're feeling trapped, but you can see that this bird is in a cage, but the door is open. So you need to look at life or the situation that you're dealing with and realize that really you're not trapped. It's in your mind that you're trapped. So why do you feel in your mind that you're trapped? So you need to ask these questions, prompt yourself with these questions and ask yourself, why do you feel trapped? And I feel it's because you're listening to your ego and not your angels. So the way that you understand, if it's your angels speaking, the angels speak very softly, they're very encouraging, they're very positive. The ego, on the other hand, is very negative and very destructive. And so the only time the angel will be as sort of aggressive or, is like if they are warning you to stop. Like, say, for example, you're about to cross the road and there's a car coming really fast and they say stop, or, or you feel like they're shouting or to get your attention. But when they're guiding you, their language and their words are very soft, very loving, very positive. So you need to determine, are you trapped because your ego is telling you you're trapped? And if so, look at it from a different perspective in the eyes of the angels, how they see you, how they want you to continue. So you really need to focus and connect with the angels, connect with God, and ask them to help you decipher ego or angels. So I hope that helps, and I look forward to your feedback. All right. Okay, so Justin, thank you so much for that awesome reading. And I have been dreaming lately and believing in miracles, and I love to see other people chasing their dream like you. Oh, thank you so much. Oops. Okay. Lately, I've been reaching a level of self-mastery. Excellent. All right, I'm going to go back to, who was it? Mind over matter. Can you please pull a card for me? Absolutely. Mind over matter. All right. And it is a matter of the mind over matter. General card for you. Mind over matter. Three, two, one. This is the third time this card's come out tonight. The Magician. So the card for you, Mind over Matter, is that it's all about manifestation, and the magician is the main manifestor of your life. Like, you are the magician. You can manifest because you put your faith and your love into the things that you do, and you don't let fear overtake your faith. And it says here, empowerment and preparedness. So this is a very auspicious card to get. So put your mind to these manifestations that you want to achieve, and the angels will help you because you have faith that they will help you and that you will achieve these outcomes and these, manifest all these things in your life. And I just feel like it'll be very abundant, and I keep pointing out to the coin. There may be a few obstacles, but, nothing comes to us always easily. But I just feel that keep using that, the positive reinforcement, positive affirmations, and you will have these manifestations that you're seeking. So I hope that helps, and look forward to your feedback. Okay, Justin, thank you. Yep, you're welcome. I was wondering if you can tell me if my son is going to get his apartment, and will I live with him? I also have somebody on my mind. His name is Arthur. I was wondering if I'm taking... Okay. Hi, viewing from Vegas. Much gratitude for your gift. May I have a general? Okay, I'm just going through some of the... Okay, I'm just going through some of the things. Okay, I'm going to go back to Stephanie. I can get a general, because I only do one question, so I'm going to do about the general about your son's apartment. So if you'd like a further reading from me or a more in-depth reading with me, just go to my website www.angelicblue.com.au and you can get a further reading from me there. I'm in Sydney, Australia, so if you'd like a face-to-face reading, you can do a face-to-face reading, or you can book me online as well. You've got those options. Oops. All right, here we go. Oh, no, there's... No, too many cards. Three, two, one. Transformation. So I feel like realization, life change, and liberation. So I feel like this, whatever this is, so it could be the apartment that he's seeking, but whatever it is, whatever's coming his way is definitely going to transform his life. And it's not going to take long, because you can see that the hourglass is almost empty. So I just feel like it's happening very soon. And also you've got the angel guiding your way with a light. So in terms of your son, if you do live with your son in this apartment, I feel like there will be changes. So it could be changes within your dynamic, or changes within your outer living. Like what I mean by that is, like I'm not sure if you changing jobs or changing, but I just feel there's a lot of changes occurring. So moving into this new place, whether it's the current apartment that you're thinking of or a new place, there are going to be changes that need to be made, and you need to, I just feel like changes. And change doesn't necessarily mean negative, and it doesn't necessarily mean it's bad. Just sometimes changes just occur in our life, and we just have to sort of go along with the changes. So I hope that helps, and look forward to your feedback. All right. Lately, I've been reaching on the level of self-mastery. I was wondering if I'm going to get off. Okay, Vicky. Hi. Viewing from Vegas. Much gratitude for your gift. May I have a general energy reading? Absolutely. So, Vicky from Vegas. Oh, too many cards. Whoops. Three, two, one. Knight of Air. Intellectual, determined, and motivated. So there's a situation in your life at the moment that you're feeling these things. You're feeling intellectual, you're feeling determined and motivated. But there are a lot of questions and lots of thinking. I can hear lots of chattering in your mind, lots of questions. And I feel like there's a situation that's requiring a lot of motivation and a lot of your determination. And that could be, it's not indicating to me what area of your life it is. It could be just a general, but I just feel like if you want to achieve that goal or to manifest something, you need to be very determined, and you need to be very motivated, and use your intellect, use your current knowledge, your resources, whatever you've got to get to that point. And I just feel like the colour red, I don't know why I'm looking at this scarf, but the colour red is a significance in this as well. I don't normally focus on that scarf, but in this reading, I'm really focusing on the scarf. So I'm feeling like something about the color red, and it could be connected with whatever this situation is. So just remember, connect with your angels, connect with God, and ask for guidance and get them to help you motivate you and to get you to that point of reaching the goal and the manifestation that you're seeking. So I hope that helps, and good luck with that, and I look forward to your feedback. Up to you, Tara. Hello, beautiful. I love that glittery angel in the background. I want one. Yeah, that's very beautiful. It was a gift. That's very lovely. It's like a what is it called? A snowball kind of thing. Damien is my name. Johanna, noted. Thank you, Queen. Hopefully I will do as said. Lydia Robles. Hello from Southern California. Hello. Stephanie, thank you. Lydia, may I have a general reading, please? Absolutely. Hello, Angela Smith. How are you? Thank you for joining. All right, Lydia. Hello, Boom Room VIP, very interesting name. Okay, Lydia. Oops. Oh, there was 2 cards. I'm going to put them back in. It's going to say 3, 2, 1. Sometimes I wonder why people choose the names that they do. Thank you. That was awesome. I truly appreciate it. You're welcome, Vicky. Okay, the Empress. This is for you, Lydia, the Empress. So creation, abundance, and action. And I feel like there's something in your life that you're nurturing, or you are intending to, like maybe a project or a new business or something like that. But it also can indicate pregnancy, or whether it's like in the near future. But I don't have timelines because... I don't get given timelines, but I just feel like, and also because there's a little rabbit there, it's also an indication of fertility and luck. So maybe there's something around that area of your life, and I just feel like, but if it's a project or something like a new thing in your life, I feel like you're going to be nurturing it like a baby. So if you're not in the sort of, you're not seeking to get pregnant or have a baby, it could be something else in your life, but something that you're going to nurture, and, like if it's a little business that you're going to start and you're going to nurture it like a baby. So, but I feel like there'll be lots of luck and the angels guiding you. And there's going to be a lot of abundance when it comes to this. Financial abundance, abundance of love, abundance of wealth, abundance of health. So very auspicious card to receive. So I hope that helps, and look forward to your feedback. All right. Hello, Diana. All right. Oh, goodness, hold on. I'm just going to call you Boom. Can you do a reading for me? Yes. If you can give me what area of your life you're seeking guidance, or is there an area you'd like a question to ask? Yes, and I don't do legal and I don't do health. Lydia, thank you. You're welcome, Lydia. Good luck with that. Love about my marriage. Okay. That's the card that flipped. The World. It says here, accomplishment, celebration, and completion. So I don't know if you're about to reach a milestone in this relationship. It could be some kind of anniversary or milestone. Like, sometimes you might be married for, say, 5 years, but you've been together 10 years. Like, so 5 years and then you get married, after you've been together for 5 years, and then you've been together for 10 years. So there's some kind of milestone, I feel. And I just feel like you feel like it's a big accomplishment, because maybe from where you came from as a couple and where you've reached, you feel like it's you've achieved a lot. And I just feel like the world is opening up for both of you, and it could be bringing in more love, more abundance, and more health and wealth. And I don't know if I'm also getting an indication of grandchildren. So I don't know if you've reached that point of your marriage yet, but there's something about grandchildren. So I hope that helps, and look forward to your feedback. Diana wants a love reading. Sure. Peter Carruthers. Married. Oh, that's a life sentence. Well. All right. Diana, love reading for you. Wise counselor for you, Diana. It says here, belonging, learning, and tradition. So I feel like if you haven't gotten married yet, it's a thing that you look at very, very seriously. You look at marriage as a very traditional step to take in life. And you also seek, I feel like when you do get to that point where if you haven't already, but when you get to that point of taking that step, you're going to seek wise counsel. And that could be your local priest or pastor, or someone that you trust to guide you along the way. Some sort of third party, but not in a negative way, but a third party, like I said, a priest or a pastor, or someone that can guide you along that path. If you are already married, I feel like you take that role very seriously and very responsible for that. And I feel that you enjoy being part of a partnership, and every day learning something new and being the traditional partner in the relationship. And I feel like there's, every relationship has their ups and downs, but I feel like you're on a steady sort of motion at the moment. So I hope that helps, and look forward to your feedback. All right. Thank you for all of those who are subscribing, and thank you those who are commenting and liking my page. I appreciate that. Let me just get... All right. Is anyone else that would like a reading? So I'm just checking my, just checking my, oops. Refresh the page, because it's just not refreshing. I've been on since 7 p.m, which is, it's been an hour and 45 minutes. So if there's anyone that would like would like a reading, because I'm going to close off the reading soon, please put your request in, or your, the question or the guidance you'd like to receive. Going to have another drink. It's very hot here. I've got the fan on, that's what you can probably hear. And I just want to remind you all, if you are seeking to have a reading with me, a personalised reading, go to my website, www.angelicblue.com.au, and you can also message me there somewhere as well. Diana, thank you. You're welcome. Here's this one. Oh, it's that one. And I'd also like to remind you, I am available for events. So if you are an events coordinator, or you're going to be hosting your own event, I do all sorts of events. I just did one on the weekend, on a Saturday afternoon for International Women's Day. I was invited to a lovely event there. I've done birthdays, corporate, charities, school events. I've even helped with a business soft launch. If you're getting together with your friends and you're having a high tea, I mainly work in the Sydney area. So if you are having an event and you'd like to have me there, yes, I would appreciate you. You can contact me via, like I am on LinkedIn, you can contact me via that. Or you can contact me via my Instagram, which is @angelicblue_, or you can contact me via my website. There is a place where I think you can message me and we can sort out your details there. Sarit, what I need to know. So are you seeking guidance about what you need to know? Is that what you're asking? Yep, no problem. Oops. Guidance for you. Okay, that's the card that flipped. So you've got this card here. And it says here, wishes, dreams, and happiness, 9 of water. So there's going to be something emotional occurring in your life, or maybe it's currently occurring, and it's very, very emotionally charged and filled. And I feel like whatever the outcome is, it's going to bring you joy and happiness because it's something that you've wished for. So something that you're wishing for is going to come to fruition, and it's going to bring you lots of happiness, and you feel like your dreams are coming true. Now that can be a family situation, it could be a work situation, it could be a situation with a relationship, a business, lots of different areas of your life that this can take place. But because you've asked for a general or something that the angels, what guidance you want the angels to pass on to you, I'm just going to give you that, but you will be able to work out what area of your life this will be. So I hope that helps, and I look forward to your feedback. Ah, goodness. What's happening here? Okay, so let's Thank you so much. You're welcome. So if you've been following me on YouTube and Instagram, if you haven't, please follow me and subscribe. I would appreciate that. But I am looking after a big Rhodesian Ridgeback at the moment. He might be going home for a day or two because his family miss him terribly. He's been with me for nearly 2 weeks because the family, they're not on holiday. They're just in the middle of the housing thing, and they just needed me to look after him. So I've been looking after him. He's such a sweet boy. And then he might be going home for the weekend, and then I think he'll be coming back for a little bit longer. So very, very sweet. So if you follow me, I do have videos of him having his treats, and even I did a short walk with him because he doesn't like walking very far. But yes, he's very, very sweet. So you can look at that, and I hope you like my other posts as well. I do posts on different angelic feelings and posts and things like that, which I really enjoy and I resonate with, and I feel like my subscribers resonate with. I feel like my subscribers resonate with too. That's just my battery letting me know it's on low. So I'm going to have to sort of end this very, very quickly. So I am going to leave it here for now. Thank you everybody for subscribing and liking and commenting and contributing to tonight's live session. I do appreciate that. Look forward to connecting with you. Like, I will be trying to do other readings, but at this stage, it'll be, I think, the 18th. Yeah, I think it'll be the 18th of March. So that'll be next week will be the next live. But I'll let you know if I'm going to do it the Tuesday or the Thursday, but I will let you know. I look forward to connecting with you. Once again, if you would like your own personal reading from me, go to my website, www.angelicblue.com.au, and you can book your reading there. If you'd like to contact me, you can go to my website, www.angelicblue.com.au. You can message me there, or you can private message me on LinkedIn or my Instagram. And also, don't forget to go back to my catalogue of videos here on YouTube, and you can watch some of my videos there, whether it's my previous lives or different posts that I have of different readings. I do appreciate that, and I do also appreciate the likes and the comments. So have a wonderful evening or day wherever you are. Thank you for watching from all around the world. I do appreciate that. Love, light and healing to you all, and I look forward to connecting with you next time. Bye.